Hey guys, Tarek here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Eindhoven country. Team say spawning in the north, we have Vic playing as Soviets, who has Terror, Urban Defense, and Mechanized support. Teaming up with him is HSRometh, playing as Soviets also, straight away locking in and going for NKVD, getting that radio intercept going. From the south, we have Rogue playing as Ostheer, straight away going for Spearhead. Finally, we have Jusaro playing as OKW, who has Breakthrough, Luftwaffe Ground Forces, and Fortifications. In terms of rankings here, random team all round. I've got them lined up here. Rometh in the mid-20s, Vic around 100, Jusaro mid-60s, and Rogue is ranked 20. It looks like Rogue is a Smurf account as well. Doesn't have many games. Alright, so a tier 1 start for Rometh is up against the OKW player on his side of the map, so it makes a lot more sense. And up against a Kubel on top of that, so going to be easy pickings for that M3A1 that's in the build at the moment. Or for the standard double combat engineer style as well. The 3 conscripts trying to push into the fuel area, but getting shut down here at the moment. Machine gun doing some pretty good damage from over here. Got a combat engineer looking to wrap around. Pressuring close to the cutoff region. Gonna come back here, do some capping with the Kubel. 3A1's on the field now. Looks like he's going to put a squad inside it. It's going to be the penal or the combat engineers. It's going to be neither. A little bit risky driving past Sternpires with the M3A1. In fact, whoops, they can work there. He's taking a lot of damage with those Sternpires at that range. Oh boy, he could even lose this here. Maybe the site's getting blocked. Meanwhile, some flanks coming in here from Vic. Getting behind the machine gun finally. Does not have Molotovs, not taking them either. So it does end up having enough damage though to force that away. Flamethrower coming out now. See if it arrives fast enough to be able to win this fight. Jams the capture with that Grenadier. Here comes the Flamer though. Battle phase underway, so just the 3 Grenadiers, not going for the 4th. Faster tech for Rogue. Exited the capture circle here with this Grenadier, but manages to neutralize some of that capping. Interesting, early sniper here. Well, relatively early. Coming around the corner. Got the truck out, but hasn't put that down yet, so no Faust available. Still, you know, maybe a touch risky using the sniper when... Oh, wow, he's popping the Shrek here. And the Kubel's still on the field, is what I was going to say. Could get that chase down. The Kubel does have the target table bonus. Extra accuracy against snipers. But a little bit clumsy here, coming in with the Kubel. And kind of just donating it to Rometh there. Oh, but there's a mine! I didn't even see that! Rometh loses the M3. Very lucky. Didn't lose a single model to the death crits from the vehicle explosion. That's extremely lucky. Oh wow, okay, we're getting a Commissar out for Rometh as well. Interesting. So, you know, the Axis team did cap the fuel over here, but the Allies did cap the fuel over here, so feels like maybe the Allies have had a slight territory lead to this point. Mechanized coming in, though, from Jusaro. Looks like he didn't go for an extra squad of Fox Grenadiers. Sometimes see that with those mechanized builds. 2-2-2 in the build for Rogue at a reasonable timing. tier 2 down for Vic. Hasn't got anything from that yet. So once that 222 hits the field, gonna have to be careful with the sniper. The good thing about the double combat engineers, though, you have many opportunities to plant mines, especially in the early phases of the game when you don't have a tank to repair yet. So you can plant mines all day long. I would have heard that now on the radio intercept, the 222 hitting the field. Nice bit of wire off there. Here it comes.
We have a mortar team available for deployment.
Tier 3 coming up out the back for Vic. Also popped the AT grenades. Got a sniper here still, so we'll be trying to bait the 222 in. It's not committing though. In the meantime, capping out on the far side's Rometh. Here comes heavy. No. What a half track. Don't see that too often, but doing a very good job flushing those units out of the sandbags. Mine down here as well. Did go for the flamethrower, so doesn't have a sweeper yet. Very susceptible to these mine plays. Is Rogue. Comes the looks, meanwhile, on the other side of the map. A bit of work done there. I heard a mine going off somewhere. Conscript's trying to get the snare off, but good reaction times from Jusaro, not allowing that to come through. Oh, mine up here, that's where it was. Still alive. Looks coming across that direction now. Remember Rometh. Oh, he does. He's upgraded penals already. For an extra squad of penals after the commissar. He's going for another squad of penals after that as well.
Penal troops are standing by.
I think the penals generally do pretty well against the looks. Ever since they got that third PTRS these days, I feel like the looks doesn't quite do enough damage. You know, how much it costs, how many resources it ties up, having to repair it back up with the stern piles. A lot of opportunity cost there. Found that generally you can kind of get away with these PTRS penals a lot better than you used to when they only had 2. Been experimenting with a lot of double look strategies lately. Haven't come up against much Soviet tier 1 with that though. Okay, dropping down the fair propaganda. Catching the MG there. Did manage to suppress. Let's see if it procs the critic. Forces the retreat. Doesn't look like it. Trying to hide around the corner with the stern pose. Throwing out a concussive grenade. Doesn't find its mark. Go back, getting the suppression cooking again. Did he cancel? Maybe not. So I guess Rometh going like a straight tick up here. Haven't really been following the action on this side too much, but Vic has pushed down onto the fuel, managed to decapture it for quite some time. He's got a T-70 out. Looks like it did quite a lot of damage to the 222. Okay, coming out from base at the moment to respond, but there are a few spots around here the 222 to hide behind. Stay away from that damage from the AT gun. Ooh, pack shot missing. Wouldn't be enough to kill, of course, but at least force it back for extended repairs. Pack pushing back in. Setting up now. Kicks once. Will Close call on those conscripts. They do get away though. So it does seem like the Allies better on the fuel control. Jusaro's pushes over here. Getting less and less deep into enemy territory with every attempt. In spite of him going for this looks. This hasn't really done too much damage with it. 3 kills so far, and it's been on the field since about 6.5 minutes. Hope for a higher kill count for sure. But that is maybe one of the issues with the looks. It's quite consistent, you know, it does a lot of health damage, but often doesn't get those model wipes. Try and make use of some of these commissar abilities, but ultimately outnumbered. Good push back over here. Rogue capping up nicely. Quite a few mines down though. That 2-2 has to be on its toes. Decent concussive grenade in there. Has to get out with that sniper picking away. 16 kills now on that sniper. AT gun connecting on the looks. Needs major repairs now. Does not have the repair upgrade on the mechanized truck though, so be quite slow coming in. Here we go, walking Stuka kicking off. I imagine going after this AT gun. Going after the mortar. 2 kills, something. Not the best start though. Oh, this could be end of the 2-2-2. Takes an AT grenade, T70 right there. The pack though misses from that range. Faust connecting, T70 trying to back out. Pack didn't chase around the corner here. Maybe if it did earlier, he would have an opportunity to follow up and kill this. Left the pack in position though, didn't push him with the grenadiers. So gets away just fine. This barrage coming through now. Decent push over here from Jusaro, got quite a lot of territory going. Not even fully repaired on that. Oh, grenadiers down the center. Looks like that is this barrage. Ooh, getting a kill. Engineers down to the mortar half track. Pressing in here on the sniper. Uh-oh, needs to retreat. That was kind of risky, but alright. So Vic is locked into mechanized support now. Making use of that camouflage on the anti-tank gun. Got some more fair propaganda coming in. The sniper in a bit of trouble there, but the mines and the fair propaganda slow, keeping it alive. Close call though. Oh, and this could be the end of the penal though. No retreat from Rometh. He's getting overwhelmed. He loses that squad there for free. Going into a conscript now, and T-34 in the build as well for Rometh. Close my blinds a bit. The sun was starting to come through the window. Oh boy, what's he done with this? Walking Stuka right here. There's this. Sets up. Not quite in time. Goes for the base. Gets the conscript. He just made that. Oh man. A lot of pressure now from the Axis. Looks starting to get some major work done. It's got about 8 kills in the last minute and a half. So this could be trouble. Here comes the T-34 trying to chase it down. Let's put it into cautious movement mode. No, hold fire. A couple of Fausts coming through. The pack is there as well. T-34 might be overcommitting here. Oh, where's the support? Okay, there's a Raketen coming. T-34 nearly getting the D-crew. There's this barrage coming in as well. Gets behind the trees, but the attack ground takes care of that. Here comes the Raketen though. T-70 coming around the corner. Also low. One shot connecting. I'll be out of sight range, and there's a blocker there, so the attack rounds wouldn't go through either. Tries to go for the steal, but the machine gun jams that. Maybe we could see some fair propaganda coming in again. The sniper clearing the path so that the Allies could steal this AT gun away. Not sure what he's doing with that Raketin. Maybe hoping for a very lucky shot. Holding on to the AT gun for the moment, but we've got the sniper there. Gonna make it tough to recruit this without losing the squad. Oh, that's a very good idea. The smoke from the mortar half track. There's this barrage in there, but the first shell not hitting too much. A little bit of damage on the second shell, but that definitely saved the day from Rogue. Very good play, bringing in the smoke, saving that AT gun. Sniper up to 22 kills now. Ooh! Pretty good connection on that walking Stuka hit. 12 kills now. Here comes the look. Sniper in a bit of trouble here. Or maybe it's not because everything missed. Allies are down by about 70 on the VPs. Didn't mention it, but Vic also going for a mortar. V2 on that already. Quite impressive. I've seen, how strong that Soviet mortar with the flares is combined with the ISU 152. So getting it out at this stage, getting some damage done with it. Has a purpose late game as well. But has decided to go for a T-34, not going straight for the ISU. Has gone for, the double anti-tank guns, which often means you can get away with that, but Vic going for that intermediate step. Raketin's there. Could this be the end of the T-34? Oh boy, the turret no good for Rometh. He kills the looks. T-34 trying to get away, but no chance. Reposition on the Raketins. Down it goes. Not the best trade there for Rometh. Maybe unfortunate timing for him as well, just as he builds a Katyusha. Remember, he doesn't have his IS to fall back on. So if Jusaro has a tank coming out shortly, which he's, relatively close to, I think. Oh no, he hasn't gone for the has authorization yet. So actually he's further away from a tank than I thought. Maybe this will work out for Rometh alright. More damage onto the sniper. He nearly lost it there again. LAT guns coming in for Vic. Oh, another big walking Stuka. Seems like he's continuously targeting that mortar. It's just a steady target. Catching a few units nearby there as well. Oh, close call. Nearly decreased that Raketin. That would be really good for Rometh. He needs an anti-tank gun. Doesn't quite get it though. Get used to that heavy cover. Axis though. Trying to set up the triple cap, pushing the Allies right the way back. What is the sniper doing? Even a Raketin shot could potentially kill it there. T-34 arriving for Vic, clearing out the left-hand side. So far, the anti-tank gun positioning has been okay, but not excellent for Vic. Oh boy, but this could be trouble right away. T-34. Oh, and every shot connects and penetrates. T-34 goes down. A slight stutter in the T-34's movement. Didn't just cleanly back away there. Couldn't get out of range of that pack in the nick of time. And wow, that's 2 T-34s dead in a very short order. Guys are in a bit of trouble now. You can see Rogue especially way ahead in terms of army size. Jusaro could field a tank now himself as well, so pretty good for the Axis right now. Has ticked up to battle phase 3 as well, Rogue, so maybe thinking now that Tiger shortly. Not too far off on the command points. Stuka, he did have the recon plane up. And again, targeting the mortar, it looks like. Slightly off to the side though, only doing some health damage, no actual model drops. Okay, a fuel cache out the back for Vic. Does have a bit of excess manpower. Fourth Grenadier picked up by Rogue at some stage, by the way. Connection, but unable to get in range for their teammate. Ooh, the Katyusha knocks out the Grenadiers though. Painful for Rogue. Big push coming in for Jusaro. Sniper very close to Vet 3 now. He's going to try hold the line. Allow the sniper to pick away. Putting the defensive mode there. What's it called? Hold the line. Some received accuracy boost, I believe. Oh, we got a howitzer from Jusaro. I did not notice that. Grazing the sniper there. So Jusaro doubling down on the indirects. Not sure about that approach. You know, with how vulnerable Rometh is to a tank. You know, he's got 9 anti-tank guns, 1 PTRS only. It's a much more direct path to victory at this stage. I suppose Vic does have quite a lot of team weapons, so indirect should work well against him at least, but I'm not really a big fan of this. If you're trying to win, you know, you know, I know I'd love to build a wee Howie or two in the 1v1s, but I think it's the clearest path to victory here. Pretty big whiff there on the walking Stuka, slowed down a lot in the kill department. Forces away the Raketin over there. Good use of the on-field healing with the Commissar. An SU-85 now for Rometh. I think that's the right call. But yeah, you notice how when Rometh lost that squad earlier, he rebuilt into a conscript. I think that's the right choice. You know, you can just merge those conscripts. Once you can pretty much go straight into 7-man conscripts. I think the conscripts do generally make more sense than the penals in the late game. You can merge into your squads. You can put down some sandbags. Merge into your team weapons if you end up going for some of those. There's a lot more utility. A lot less manpower, please. There you go, Katyusha barrage coming in. Pretty good connection on the machine gun. Does get away, only just. Pilots are coming down now. Might even be targeting where the Katyusha was there, on the edge of the howitzer's range. It's ready 5 rolling out right as the Tiger hits the field. We've got 2 Raketins right here as well. Flames coming in from the mortar half track. Here comes the walking Stuka. Deeker on the MG over here. Ready 5 a little bit stranded.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
A lot of damage here. Allies are going to have to weather the storm. Still 50 fuel to go until their ISU's on the field. Damage in here from the sniper. here we go. Zeroing artillery coming down from Jusaro. It's a big hit on the max and down that goes. Vic bringing in the planes, trying to stall this attack, but not looking good at the moment. Sets up the anti-tank gun. T-70 doing some recon here. Oh, looks like just on the edge of the zeroing arty maybe. Running in here with these conscripts. They don't take any shells. Okay, there goes the zeroing artillery right there. Last shell. Connects with the conscripts. Both the AT guns still alive for Vic. Desperately needs that fuel and the Axis have captured it, so slowing down this ISU 152 by so much. Allies getting so far behind on the VPs. T-70 coming across here, looking to open up the capture. Kittens, both at base, so pretty safe for the T-70 after taking that snare. Goes into, can go into secure mode there if he wants. Terrius is going to pick that up with this penal. Oh, good close range caddy. Looks like the AT gun. Oh, and the machine gun goes down out the back as well. I didn't check, was that a creeping barrage? It might have been. How's out the back here? It doesn't look like it's going too well for Jusaro. 2 kills so far only. I think it was on that first barrage of it, right? The T-gun destroyed. Ooh, Rogue able to regather the machine gun though. But he loses the pyro in the process. The sniper picked that off. It's a 4. Pokes his head forwards, but S-35 standing strong. On focus side mode with the double kittens coming in here though. Sniper got extremely low. Gets away though. Here comes the T-70 perhaps. No, here comes the Katyusha. Second Katyusha from Rometh. Getting some monster shots here. Decrease the Raketin. What happened to that Tiger? Feels like it's been off the field for a long time. Maybe Rogue had to rebuild the pyro. Oh, that must have been it, right? He lost that flamer pyro. Trying to recover the machine gun. Very slow repairs. Gonna kill off the Raketin. That's interesting. Rometh, there's some value still trying to pick that up. I suppose he just doesn't have any units. Oh, he's got the conscripts there. I think I probably would have gone for the steel, but it's alright. Just looking to pile on that VP pressure again, capping in the center, capping on the far left. Looks like the Katyusha's going to try to deal with that. 20 kills on that Katyusha already. It's got off to a roaring start. Walking Stuka that's been on the field for probably like 3 or 4 minutes longer. Doesn't even have that many kills yet. Forward battle group for Jusaro. Looks like he wants to go for that King Tiger. Needs to get the Mechanized now though. Pretty much has the resources for the KT at this stage. And that might be where Rometh wished he actually had an tank gun. But S-35 might not be enough. Oh boy, caught the Katyusha on the end of that. Or was that with the howitzer perhaps? Looks like it was the howitzer. Oh, the big frag bombs. Penals go down. AT gun nearly did as well. Casualties are really stacking up on both sides.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Yeah, the Howie. Okay, made up for the woeful performance. Getting a huge Katyusha kill. That was the vetted one, wasn't it? Maybe it wasn't.
Conscripts have arrived. We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Doesn't quite get the Faust off. Would have been quite good if he could. Maybe the King Tiger could have even chased him for the kill. But not happening now. Allies doing a better job holding onto the VPs now. Starting to stabilize. The ISU did take quite a good chunk of damage itself. He's on armor piercing now. Coming in for that King Tiger. Might have to use this on armor piercing a bit more since he's up against the King Tiger and the regular Tiger. Just leave the anti-infantry to the sniper Katyusha. Big damage on the KT though straight away. Tank gun hitting Vet. Here comes the walking Stuka now. How are you coming down as well? Targeting the repairs. Didn't really hit too much. Katyusha returning fire. Looks like he might have picked off a Sternpine model perhaps. Shots really starting to hammer down in both directions, getting quite chaotic. Oh, this could be bad news. Panzer IV's driving in, hoping for maybe one of these Katyushas. A little bit slow on the snare. The T-70 ends up going down. No way he can get this ISU though. SU-85 coming back now as well. Oh, but the packs there. SU-85 could be in some trouble. Got the kitten coming in from the other angle. Where's he going with this SU-85? Luckily the pack repositioning. Setting up again now. And down he goes. Pack does get decrewed by the plane, however, but still, I think it would have been safer for Rometh to just drive forwards there with the SU-85. Could have got away quite cleanly, I think. And once again, the Allies are back on the drain. Ooh. Ouch. Good wipe there from the King Tiger. I'll try to steal this AT gun. I don't know what happened to the second Zisp. Oh, he stole it actually. Rogue stole it. Coming down again into the base of Rometh. In some big trouble though on the victory points. They can't hang about here. They've got to get on these VPs and fast. Big walking Stuka hit though. It's going to slow the progress of Vic massively. They have the option of merging that conscript into the guards, bringing them back up to full strength, but just instinctively hit retreat there. Good Katyusha barrage. He is using the creeping barrage on this one. Bring it towards the retreat path actually, and it catches the machine gun on retreat. I've been seeing so much more utilization of these creeping barrages lately in these team games. And they've been impressive. And used them correctly. One VPs left though for the Allies. It's tough. Jusaro has enough for the Zering artillery as well, so even if it might not actually end up doing that much damage, can be pretty good zone denial for a VP cap attempt by the Axis. A lot of mines come out for Rometh. Interrupted though. Got one there. Squad just skates off to the side of it though. Been seeing a lot of Commissar ability usage. They are free, so if you can remember, if you got the APM spare, it does work. KT thinking about coming across, stops halfway though. SU-85 also rotating, expecting the King Tiger to come. He's prepared. Okay, zeroing artillery is up. Not anything in that zone at the moment though. We are Axis trying to make the cap work. Tiger pushing in. Actually doing some cheeky attack grounds there. Oh, HSRometh coming in from the side. Takes a Faust. Here comes the King Tiger. Chusha could be in some trouble here. The King Tiger rolling forwards. Gets out of there though. Cancels that barrage. Big hit from the ISU. And the Allies did manage to branch out to the far side, so even if the Axis did secure the cap in the center, that wasn't going to be any points lost for them. King Tiger a little bit cumbersome without the Raketin support. Doesn't have either of those Rakitins anymore, so isn't really able to get that much work done with it. Might even be worth considering like going for a bit of a 2-on-1. Oh. No, he's going for a Pack 43 back here. Interesting. Could actually be pretty good against the ISU 152 as well. Curious to see how this works out. But yeah, so far the King Tiger really struggling without that Raketin support. Out to the far side, he's got sweepers on one of these. Looks like most of the mines have been taken care of though, so before you come out, not risk the engine crit. This is another creeping barrage. No, it's a regular barrage, just targeting the center, trying to jam the capture. Ooh, big damage from the 17. Oh, from the Pack 43. Lost sight of it though. It gets away. Look at that, nearly Vet 2, just like that. Look at the recon plane up. Walking Stuka coming down. Wipes the mortar. Now it's going to be under pressure again. That's so many repairs. Such a long time out of action for that. Big Katyusha damage here. Oh, and it catches the stern post, just retreating through the area by coincidence. Hoorahing in. No squads there to jump back on the Pack 43. The Tiger takes the engine crit as well. Rometh doesn't have the munitions for the anti-tank overwatch, otherwise he could definitely go in for the kill here. HSRometh focusing on the King Tiger. Maybe should have focused on the Pack 43 though. Jusaro able to recrew it, and he's got the battle group right there for reinforcements as well. Spins around. This barrage though. Pack 43 under pressure. Tiger's back all the way out here. Pack 43 in some big trouble. Comes the Howie. Can go for some close range Howie action. He's targeting the all the way out the back here. He's going for the repairs. Gets decrewed, but the anti-tank guns don't hang about to kill off the weapon, so he's able to jump back on top of it. Katyusha onto this again. The weapon health is actually not that high. Could even go down to this Katyusha barrage. Another Volksgrenadier down, by the way, and Jusaro loses the machine gun. The sniper taking that down. Jusaro has nothing left now. He lost like 2 Volksgrenadiers up here. The machine gun, the Pack 43. He's lost it all. Rogue also having trouble applying a huge amount of damage with his Tiger. Sniper popping up a flare. You see this King Tiger coming. Without the Raketin support, no Pack 43 here anymore. Marked vehicle on the KT now. Just a sitting duck for this SU-85, kiting it with ease. There's a 4 though, coming around the corner here. Connecting. It looks like he's going in for the flank. SU-85 trying to spin around, but the ISU arriving just in the nick of time to save the day, and now maybe even the Panzer IV could go down. No, SU-85 has to back out. Doesn't quite get the job done. Don't think that would have been enough just one extra shot there, right? I think he'd still been on like 80 health. G coming out to the VP. We've got a Katyusha driving into ultra close range here for Rometh. The machine gun has dodged forwards of that, so it's not going to hit too much. Zeroing artillery dropped down again by Jusaro, but Allies don't have many units there, and the Axis don't have anything giving vision of that. Need vision for the zeroing artillery to connect. Maybe that's what the eye on the indicator means. So this is just a waste of munitions over here. Oh, really good walking Stuke hits there for Jusaro. 33 kills now on that. There we go, Axis do manage to secure 2 VPs once again. Allies down below 40. Howitzer, I think, targeting the Katyusha. It's going to go for another creeping barrage. SU-85, ISU taking these Tigers to school. Pack over here now though, or the Zis rather. Look at that damage. King Tiger has just been a bullet sponge. Feeding vet to these. There's a 4 coming out to the far side now, freshly repaired. Conscripts get around the side of the machine gun. And prioritized vehicles here as well, so not really doing any damage. MG gone. Brumbeer comes into the center, but that gets blasted as well. Did manage to knock out the Raketin and could go for the steel on that. Oh. Oh, big hits. This goes down. Just for the recovery on the Raketin, gets it back. Takes an engine crit on the Panzer IV over here. The guards, the conscripts working well, but here comes the Tiger. Can't hang about too long with that bad boy around. I think this is maybe a bit more of what Rogue should be doing with this Tiger. Try to play on the flanks with it. Away from their ISU. Maybe set up an angle, come in from the side while the Zis is occupied in the center. Rebuild on the Pak 43. Might be tough to keep this alive with triple Katyushas on the field. So the flares spotting here. And just straight away has to give up on that attempt. Flares from the sniper working well. I'll go for recovery on the Raketin again. Picks it up. Tiger rolling forwards again, but not at full health. No anti-tank gun support. Just gets blasted by the SU-85. Rinse and repeat. Now we're coming down though. Sniper could be in some trouble there. Dodges forwards of it. So SU-85 might be taking down the battle group next. Tiger also has taken an engine crit. Both the piles on the far side as well, so very slow repairs on that. Everything waiting by the mechanized truck, but bit of a traffic jam. It's coming in very slowly for the Axis. There goes the battle group. Didn't mention this, but a Muni's cash out the back by Rometh. Still don't think we've seen any anti-tank overwatch from him so far. Been very active with the mine planting, with the flares, keeping himself busy. The creeping barrages as well, you know, he's been using a lot of those, and that does cost 40 munis, quite expensive. MG bunker coming up over here. Decent idea. Axis still have plenty of VPs to work with. Couple mines coming up, also good shout by Rometh. Ooh, close call there with the Howie. Killed the mine. Pretty good walking Stuka hits again. Okay, we've got a Panther now, ready to team up with the King Tiger. Gotta be careful, he can't really come out this side safely without sweeping it first. Sweeper's in the center at the moment though. In range of those mines. Here comes the Panther running head on into the Su-85 up to Vet 3 on that now. Trying to get around the side here. Diving in, hits one of those mines just like I was talking about. Oh, but the Katyusha goes down to the Howie out the back. There's one of them. Wasn't the highest vet one. King Tiger pushing in. A lot of bounces though. ISU's armor holding strong. Su-85 now sitting at sights on the King Tiger. Oh, overcommitting here. Getting a bit too close. King Tiger misses that shot though. Raketin. Gonna take a strafe. Shooting now though. Still alive. Nice use on armor piercing, so not the best at trying to decrew that now that it's low. A lot of repairs required now for these Axis tanks again. Panther just throwing it away there. Too reckless, you know. I have to expect that you're going to be up against mines, and it's not like Jusaro needed to dive in like that. The Axis were in a fine position in terms of victory points. It's not like they're going to lose instantly if he didn't force them off the VP there. Bit of a throw on that Panther.
We have a forward structure under attack.
There's a 4 coming across, but we've got guards over here. We need a bit of assistance. Pushing almost all the way to the Axis base now. Sniper Su-85 combo working well. Panzer 4 though coming up better off in the head-to-heads. Rebuild on the Katyusha by Rometh, back at base at the moment. Howitzer ready to rumble for Jusaro. There's an observer bug. Why are the Katyusha abilities showing up on this? Very strange. Oh, they're gone now. This is one of the maps that has the bug, right? Like full Shanka. Creeping barrage action there. Pretty good decrewing the LFH. Bringing in another one. It's just a regular barrage now though. 2 regular barrages, decrease the LFH again. Okay, Rogue making some big moves coming out to the far side here. Triple cap against the Axis. They need to do something. There's a couple mines down actually. Vic's planted those recently, looks like, with this squad. So aggression down the side needs to be careful. It's that sweeper. Problem is the Pyro is just constantly back at base repairing. It's trouble finding time to do that sweeping. Su-85 sneaking forwards, but the Raketin's there. Sniper finally went down, so no more flares. I don't know if that was to the Howitzer or to the walking Stuka. Looks like it's the walking Stuka. That's a 0 kill still. Tiger coming in. All these tanks on the far side here. Needs to cap though. Desperately needs to get on those capture points for Rogue. Jagdpanzer now for Jusaro. Probably a better way to deal with that Su-85. Rogue coming out to the far side, guarded by this MG though. Not going to have much success over there.
Down to 50 points.
Goes for the howitzer again.
Supply sector.
Capping over here with the machine gun. Bombardier switching sides, got the Tiger over here. Go for the ISU perhaps, but no, guard grenade. Kitten goes down, just too many Katyusha rockets there from Rometh. Hammering away. And now even the Jagdpans are quite low in health. KT's here. Also low. So low on victory points now for the Axis. Rogue getting something going on the far side. The SU-85's over there though. ISU taking care of the tanks in the center. Tiger coming in, but there's a mine there. Rogue stops in his tracks. Could see some ram action perhaps from Vic. He's got so many resources in reserve. He doesn't need to be cautious. Bombardier did take care of the machine gun. Rometh now coming in with the tank himself. Blocking off the Brumbier. That doesn't get away. I'm going to see a ram here from Rometh. No. Tiger getting away there. King Tiger though does not.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Looks like the Axis are going to throw in the towel. Zeroing artillery down. There's the Panzer IV. Bad manner. Ram. These guys might have left now. At least Rogue has. And there you go. Whew, that was a very close call from the Allies. You know, it was a pretty tight contest at the start. You know, both teams pushing on each other's fuel, trading a lot of territory in the early phases. But then somehow Axis started to pull ahead. I think it was because, you know, Rometh maybe not going for a light vehicle, getting off to a bit of a slow start. The looks doing reasonably well for Jusaro. And the walking Stuka getting some big hits early on. Allies were in some trouble there. But yeah, I think Jusaro may be making a mistake going for the howitzer after the walking Stuka instead of going for a medium tank when the Allies were so far behind on fuel. And the player on his side of the map only had one PTRS penal to act as defense. I think a Panzer IV would have been very strong in that situation. And overall, maybe Jusaro not using the King Tiger to its full potential, just kind of rolling forwards, taking like 5 hits from the SU-85, then backing away, rinse and repeat. Almost gotten 0 damage with it, never enough support. Bit of a throw with the Panther. And, you know, maybe the zeroing artillery could have been used to better affect this game to try and close out the game on the victory points just with the zeroing artillery denying the zone. Rogue had so many resources on the tail end here. You know, I know that now shows his army very small, but he's around like 90, high 90s for quite a long time right at the end, but just couldn't really apply it that effectively. Well done by the Allies in that department, I suppose. Kind of forced the Axis to fight on their terms, and it worked out very well for them. Well, anyway, guys, a wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.